We talk so much about who's this, who's that. Are you Jewish, Christian, Muslim, spiritual, atheists? But what if I told you God doesn't care about your identity? Not like we do. Let's talk about it. And by the end, maybe you'll see that Judaism isn't about identity at all. It's about what you do with the soul you were given. In Hebrew, identity is called zechut, but here's the twist. In Jewish thought, your zechut isn't just about your tribe, name, or status. It's about your neshama, your soul. The God of Israel, the Infinite One, isn't sitting up in the sky tallying which label you wear. This isn't the God of flags. This is the God of truth, of action, of mitzvot, not of man-made labels. The Torah doesn't say believe in A or B to be righteous. It says feed the hungry, clothe the naked, keep your word, pursue justice, honor the stranger, love your neighbor as yourself. These are the things God actually cares about. In Judaism, we say Hashem instead of God, not because God needs a name, but because we built an identity around reverence. We wear tzitzit, we eat kosher, we daven facing Yerushalayim, all beautiful things. But ask yourself, would God love you less if you didn't? Or more importantly, would He love you more because you did something out of love and not out of fear? We've confused the vehicle with the destination. God didn't give the Torah to create a club. He gave us Torah to create a people who act with compassion, clarity, and consciousness. Now, let me say something that may sound controversial. Judaism isn't just for Jews. No, I'm not saying Judaism should take over the world. I'm saying its wisdom, its teachings about consciousness, about self-refinement, about the structure of the soul aren't tribal. They're human. The Talmud says the righteous of all nations have a share in the world to come. That means if someone follows truth, kindness, and justice, regardless of their label, they are part of God's plan. And that is beautiful. In future episodes, we'll explain how Judaism explains consciousness, not as a brain function, but as a soul-driven field that stretches before birth and after death. We'll dive into Kabbalah's teachings on the neshama, the 5 layers of the soul, and why the ego, the very thing that clings to identity, is the biggest obstacle to peace. If we drop the ego, we can drop division. So here's a thought to close with. What if you stopped clinging to labels and started asking, what am I doing with the time and soul I've been given? That is Judaism. Not a badge, not a wall, but a path. And maybe, just maybe, it's a path anyone with a sincere heart can walk alongside us in peace.